Hello, welcome to my final video, or one of the final videos of my engine. This is going to be a quick just demo of the game, get that out of the way quick. So, two tanks, they fire bullets at you. Oop, they killed me. When you die, the scene resets. Your character moves with the terrain, so your height will be the height of the terrain. Just demoing. Yep, there's the pushing. So that's the collision on that. Alright. Obviously you can see the visualizer. So that's the demo for my game. First things first, now let's discuss stuff from last quarter. Game object lifecycle. So the game objects, my game objects, do not have a, sorry, just checking to make sure I'm still recording. My game objects don't have a manager because they are all virtual. Every single one of my game objects is a game object type. Here is my bullet factory that I am using to cycle through my game objects. It's got a bit of a delay onto adding and subtracting the object parts. So it'll recycle it, which deregisters it, and then in the bullet, when the thing actually deregisters, it'll say, alright, now you can put me in the bin. And there's a quick recycle for at the end of the game when you're cleaning up all the bullets here. Next on to scene. So last time I had, last time I had a few problems in scene, junk code. I have since removed those. So here's my scene now. Pretty basic. It's really just, doing the register, deregister stuff. Yep, here's my update order. My draw order, which now includes the visualizer. That actually leads me nicely into my next topic, the visualizer. So, my visualizer is a new feature that I did not have last semester. So here it is. These are the ways that it renders. It uses a visualizer factory, which sends command spaces and prevents any memory leakage. That used to be a problem before I had the factory. There was a lot of memory leakage. Okay. Here's the command base, so it just tells it, which one should I be rendering, gives it that information, and then promptly dies, actually. It deletes itself and goes back to the factory. So that's the visualizer. Let's see. Camera manager, nothing has really changed with my camera manager from last time. Game object. Yeah. So the camera manager just kind of holds a camera. You can give it a new one if you would like. You can make new cameras. It'll have a default camera that it'll have on it so that it'll never, like, you can never be without a camera. But, yeah, you can create new cameras in your scene, and the camera manager will decide to, well, you can tell the camera manager which camera you want to be using. Time manager. Which is the alarmable manager. Yeah, this one's unchanged as well. It's working fine. Gets the time right. And updates right. If you noticed, the tanks were actually firing. I'll show that off. So the enemy tanks fire at random intervals, and also they had a muzzle flash, and their movement is based off of alarms. Semi-randomized except for the muzzle flash, which takes exactly 1/10 of a second. Right on. So that's it for part 1. And I will see you in part 2.